Доброго времени суток, дорогие друзья, с вами я, Лунатика Эммета, и мы с вами играем в игру под названием The Night of the Rabbit. В прошлой серии мы немножко с вами запутались и не знали, что дальше делать. Я выяснил следующее. Давайте еще раз послушаем письмо.
How he made a carrot flame after drawing on rock a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn, the kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things: tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powder ring, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste.
Вот. И следовать нужно в точности указаниям. Блин, как это произошло? А указания были следующие. Белым на камне нарисуй. А вот у нас камень. Тяжело было, согласитесь, до этого самому догадаться. То есть нам нужно сначала нарисовать на камне.
Now, I used the powder to draw the symbol of the tree walkers. I hope this counts.
Да, я выяснил, все считается, не переживай. А теперь уже идем по тому порядку, который был у меня в голове. То есть смешиваем.
Okay.
Отлично. Засыпаем в сосуд.
It's in.
Добавляем кору.
Also in.
Плод дерева. Эй. И, собственно, главный ингредиент.
Okay, now everything is in.
Теперь все это нужно разместить на перекрестке.
I think I've got everything I need. I wonder if it'll work, even though I've modified the recipe a little.
Да, я думаю, да. Если нет у нас моркови, что ж теперь поделаешь? Так, и поджечь. А чтобы поджечь, нам нужен костер. Берем полено.
Ouch, hot. Now what?
Пробуем. Интересно, кто появится. Я не знаю, как и вы. Твою мать.
Your name. Tell me your name.
I'm Jerry. Jerry Hazelnut.
Jeremiah Human. How were you able to summon me to this place?
I drew a circle of powder on the crossroads.
Very few have knowledge of this ritual. It takes inner strength to complete it successfully. Only the strong are worthy of our magic. Walking between worlds, I can see strength within you. So why did you call me?
Я заблудился, тропинки водят меня по кругу.
This place is now a trap, leading back to itself. A dark spell must have been cast. Whoever cast it must have had a brilliant teacher.
Подождите, я не понял, музыка играет, это что? Это местная музыка или у меня что-то сработало? Сейчас, секунду. Прикольно, выяснилось, что музыка в игре. Так, старый волшебник сказал обратиться к тебе. Это твое имя?
That is why your spell did not release me. That is why I'm still trapped in the crystal. Of course, he allows me no more than these few words. But even that is a miracle. What you're doing must be very important to him.
Помоги мне найти
Need help
великого Зарафа.
find the great Zaroff.
Zarov.
Хватит болтать.
He dares to leave his world.
Еще как и пахана моего прихватил.
That strong. Maybe I was wrong about him.
But how do I get out of here?
A trap like this always has a way to allow the one who set it to pass through it unharmed. I sense that you are carrying a magical coin. The spell it bears is very familiar to me, but it is not perfect. I just bestowed a gift upon you.
Что за дар?
The
Расскажи.
coin will now show you the path when you carry it through this place. Follow its light, but you must take heed. Wandering aimlessly in this place forever might be a mercy compared to what awaits you when you follow the coin's lead.
Даже так? Блин, что же меня там ждет-то?
Who was that? A friend of
Тебе какое
yours?
дело?
No, I don't think so.
You might want to try what the masked magician told you. You will no longer need these places. I hope you find your way to the clearing, although I would much prefer to keep chatting with you.
Тропинка в неизвестность, тропинка в дымку, тропинка в туман. Подождите, а это вообще никакая не тропинка, да? Тропинка в белизну. Так, он сказал монетка. Секунду, волшебная монетка с дыркой. Я не знаю. О! Смотрите, она светится вот здесь очень сильно. Давайте сходим сюда. Че ты не идешь?
Right path now? I bet this was wrong again.
Так, не понял. Теперь сюда показывают. Окей. Давай попробуем.
This way, maybe. I bet this was wrong again.
Так, ну, этот странный самурай или ниндзя, он говорил, что блуждание. То есть, я думаю, у нас должно получиться не с первого раза. Так, теперь сюда.
This way, maybe. Is this the right way?
Еще разок. Так, теперь вот сюда.
Is this the right path now?
О, ну вроде получилось.
This must be the clearing. The
А это
clearing, the
Заров?
first tree.
I see a volunteer who would like to participate in this magic performance.
Не нравится мне
Ladies
его
and
рожа.
gentlemen, will you please give him a hand?
А, все? Так, ну давайте поболтаем с Зарафом. Козлина лысая. Куда моего батю дел?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a volunteer.
Ну, смотрите, братья-ежики. Маленькая белочка.
With my clairvoyance, I looked right into your heart. He sent you,
Ты догадливый.
child. Jeremiah, I was once just like you. Then I faced the cruel reality. The facts. I became a grown-up. When
Не
he locked
полысел.
me out of those incredible worlds. But our world is not a place for magic. No matter how brilliant you are, success is impossible. But I'm sure he didn't tell you that.
Nothing is impossible.
Чё ржёшь, козел? Сейчас ты увидишь.
For him. You will soon realize that. He should never have sent you. He will soon come to realize his
Да, как скажешь. Давай, приступим.
Perhaps he
Дайте
will
звук
grieve for
пересчитать.
you more than he did for me.
Я тебя не
I'm not
боюсь.
afraid of you.
You still have much to learn. The audience, they love only me.
Да плевать мне на публику. Но они все накумаренные какие-то наркоманы. Я не очень прислушиваюсь к их мнению.
But we have wasted
Но я все равно их спасу.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am banishing this boy into the wood of the first tree.
No!
And that,
Ну ты за это
honorable
ответишь.
audience, is magic! Is magic!
Лысый неудачник. Свет включите.
Jenny,
Да.
can you hear me? We haven't
Еще
got
бы.
much time. My magic isn't strong enough to ward off Zarov's curse for long. He banished you into the first tree. I tried to shield your mind from the clutches of his black magic as best I could. Do not falter, Jerry. Be on your guard. Zarov's spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree. Others must be trapped in its magical wood as well. Go and find them. Do not succumb to fear, Jerry. You must not give up. Must not give up. Not give up. Give up.
Must give up. You must give up.
Блин,
Where am
жутковато.
I must have fallen asleep.
The lazy boy fell asleep right in front of a portal tree.
And he wants to be a tree walker?
What a sacrilege.
Ah,
Блин. Ну, действительно психодел. Жесть полнейшая. Мне страшно.
Plato,
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
strangers? But I am Jerry. He thinks that cardboard figure is me, and he doesn't remember me at all.
Хихикай, урод.
What wretch is this? Daring to disturb.
Подождите, это же жаба здоровенная. Где она?
The toad croaked angrily. It really didn't like being woken up.
Опаньки, здрасте.
Oh, it's a gigantic toad from the forest.
Silly little Jerry was actually dumb enough to approach a dangerous, gigantic monster toad.
I should talk to it. Maybe it knows how I can get out of here.
An excellent idea.
Ну, я думаю, она ничего плохого нам не сделает.
Silly little Jerry is completely befuddled.
Мы на сцене, да?
Friends must help one another.
Так. Ну. Смотрите, какая жесть. Эти глаза на нас прям смотрят.
Of course, I didn't
Да,
mean
они
it that
следят
way.
за нами. Вот это жуть.
Silly little Jerry had never
А, стойте, я не могу к нему пройти.
Ugh, the thorn bushes are in the way.
Silly little Jerry had never seen such pointy thorns. Their pointiness made the boy, who was a coward in the first place, tremble.
Ты добазаришься сейчас.
Ugh,
Сейчас я спущусь в твою яму, и тебе...
The bush's thorns are way too pointy.
Wussy boy!
Hey! Come
Это
up here
ежик
yourself
сказал.
and fight your way through the shrubbery. Huh, knew it.
Давайте поболтаем с жабой.
The toad's breathing rather heavily. No wonder, it's got these ugly posters sticking all over its body. I'll try to tear off the posters.
Воу, полегче, дамочка.
I'm
Это что за картошка?
squish you.
Пупок развяжется.
It won't let me get any closer.
Че-то меня здесь никто не любит.
Disaster for everyone.
Да я-то тут при чем?
You want to
Прекращай.
hitch a ride on my bike, but I need to deliver the mail.
Jerry didn't care what the frog said because he was too lazy.
Посмотрите на
What?
мой
It wasn't like
манекен.
that at all.
Глаза просто жуть. Я монстр. И улыбка, как у зомби. Людоеда. Так, давайте каштаны
These
заберем.
chestnuts are huge.
И что с ними делать? Декорации. Сценарий. Пойдемте посмотрим на сценарий.
What have we here? Looks like a script to me. The Curse of Zaroff. Act 1. Silly little Jerry. I am not silly.
Вот именно.
Hated by all woodland.
Понял, козел.
No, that's a lie.
An obnoxious moocher through and through.
That's not true.
Finally
Он сейчас
trampled
до
to
слез
death
его
by the
доведет.
angry rock toad.
Who would write this nasty stuff?
What a crybaby!
Nothing is like it seems.
You must give up.
The
Да
spell
хер
mills
вам.
have darkened the soul of the first tree.
Just give it up.
The lizards. Zaroff.
Hooray for Zaroff!
Можешь забить на них всех, они все перед ним
I
присмыкаются,
must
аплодируют.
stop Zaroff.
Понятно, что это магия, но не обижаешь.
Curses.
Давайте что-нибудь с декорацией
Two
сделаем.
large boulders.
That were much too heavy for puny little Jerry, of course.
Huh, I'll show you.
Делов-то.
See? Oh, Mum was right. Milk does do a body good.
Придурок, это картон. Выключатель?
I wonder what the switch does. It switches on the light. Surprise, surprise.
Погодите, а что это за труба? Мегафон.
Hello?
Hello there, Luminance Lighting Service. How may I help you?
A good friend of mine would like to be back in the limelight.
Who's the lucky guy then?
A large toad, here on stage.
Very well. I can see illuminating this gentleman will be a truly daunting task. This looks like a job for a Limelight Deluxe.
Oh, they're stuck pretty tight.
Take your hands off me, human.
Так, у нас не получилось снять афиши.
They're too firmly attached. I need to think of something else. It's a miracle that the toad can breathe at all with them on his face. These posters are really horrible.
Says the silly boy who thinks his space octopus picture from first grade is truly great art.
Hey, I got a D- for it.
Ну это жестоко, нельзя так с ребенком. Ты че, охренел? Блин, я тебе все кости пересчитаю.
Hello?
Hello, young man. The usual. This looks like a job.
Давай, включай. Чем собрать-то? Я не знаю.
That's a really good idea. Guess you can't hear me.
Видимо, нам нужно поближе подойти, да? Окей. Я не знаю, я не совсем понял. Нам нужно снять вот это вот с ее лица, правильно? Жаба там на грани срыва уже. Ой, не жаба, а лягушонок.
Hello?
No, young man.
Yes, please.
This looks like a job.
Я не знаю, давайте попробуем каштаны использовать. Почему нет? Их же нам для чего-то дали.
Uh-oh, the chestnuts went pretty far up his nostrils.
Take your hands off me, human. I got you.
Во, ништяк. Засунуть в ноздри каштаны, это же...
Is clearing. I was willing to squish you, but the spell that fogged my mind is now broken.
Ты вообще-то меня убить хотела, да-да-да.
I will now return home.
О, ковер исчез.
Of time.
Пока, жаба. Я буду скучать. Или нет.
Isn't that good enough for you?
Ну вот теперь можно поболтать с лягушонком.
Kato, are you alright?
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
Strangers? But I am Jerry.
Подождите, лягушка же игрушечная.
What are you saying, Jerry? You want to borrow my box? But I
Успокойся.
need...
Jerry didn't care what.
He thinks that... And he doesn't remember me.
Так, где лягушонок? Эть?
Oh, Jerry? Jerry, where have you been?
Where have I been? The three of us were in the dark tunnel. And then
Oh, just as long as you're doing all right.
I was about to say the same.
Ей! Первый гвоздь
Friendship
отвалился.
removes the nail. Who's supposed to believe that?
Так это еще не все?
Hey! What's going on here? Where did Plato go?
Unfortunately, Plato, the clumsy amphibian, recently had an accident with his bicycle.
Ты чё, офигел, накаркаешь?
He broke all his frog legs on an oak while being forced to deliver a useless letter for a certain Jerry Hazelnut.
Слушай, завязывай на меня поклеп наговаривать.
Hey, look who's here.
Spotting tater nose bogey.
Maybe he can help me.
Ты свою рожу видел? Так, что у нас здесь? Клевер. Сценарий. Мешок. Гвоздь. Давайте поболтаем.
First you wanted wishes, and now me glittering gold, as if I hadn't known it. All you need to do is give me your knife. Right here, on stage.
Immediately, Jerry was absolutely determined to do just that. The end.
I'm not gonna do that.
But gold is the most stable investment of all. Go ahead, boy. Draw your last breath. That would make everyone happy.
Сучок, иди нахрен. У него вон тоже на башке наклеено, смотрите.
But that's...
The most beautiful top hat Jerry had ever seen.
А, его
No, I didn't mean
глючит.
that.
The fine leather, the sophisticated cut, the high-quality workmanship, and most of all, the fact that...
Короче, с помощью этих афиш он их разумом управляет, да? Значит, нам надо сорвать шляпу. Вообще не смешно. Так, клевер.
A four-leaf clover. It's firmly nailed to the ground. There's no way I can rip it out.
Don't you touch me, Shamrock. You no good numpty.
Кстати, а вот это что такое? Дыра в ландшафте.
How odd. There's a tear in the hill.
The silly boy felt himself slowly going crazy. Reality itself...
There's something behind it, too. I can't ride in it with my hands.
Разорвать. Так. Опаньки.
Right. This should work.
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Do you really want to know how deep that rabbit hole goes?
Да, хочу.
Excuse me?
You're about to uncover a terrible secret.
Fine by me. A lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so disappointed he wanted to die.
Не пойму, чего вы смеетесь, суфлёры хрена? Так. Воу!
Oops.
No! Ouch! The lovely Shamrock. It came off.
I'm sorry.
Бывает. Я же не знал.
I think I ruined the lawn.
Давайте еще разок.
Ouch! Oh no! Me gold! Me gold!
There. Now I can reach the top hat.
Ha! Jerry's lethal trap is sprung, and he steals the poor leprechaun's much more elegant top hat.
I just want to get out of here.
Dirty thief!
Well, who cares?
Не, я хочу еще разок. Может, по башке ему
I'm
врежет?
done with this for now.
Нет?
I'm done with this.
Ну ладно, давайте попробуем сорвать цилиндр.
Me poor gold! Me gold! My... Nothing but worthless plastic chips.
Curses.
By all the snatty snot-noses of all the Pete Bug banshees.
Шляпли шнапнозес. Блин, как он прикольно разговаривает.
Looks like
Вот
you're
это
getting a
акцент.
delusion, boy. Thank you ever so kindly. I surely owe you. Should I turn someone into a sheep to stop this madness?
No, no, no!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. And O'Donnell doesn't like to be beholden to anyone. This wish is on the house. Hail and rain and wafts.
Радуга.
Thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
The curse I was under is broken. I'm going home. And O'Donnell is born for freedom. You remember that, you ugly conniving whisperer.
А вообще жаль, что он ушел. Мне кажется, с его помощью мы могли бы просто взять его сейчас за шкварник и, не знаю, превратить в ту же овцу. Мне кажется, О'Доннелл намного сильнее этого мага, но, как всегда, самые сильные парни помогать не хотят. Еще один гость. О, фак. Кицуна.
The land of volcanoes, sharp swords and man-eating fox spirits. What a beautiful place to fail in, Jerry thought.
Just give up, bonehead.
Hey,
Завали.
I'm a fox, I swear.
Kitsuna.
You are trapped in a human's body. No mask can hide that, Kitsune.
But
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
But if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
Even if that were the case, why aren't you changing back?
I tried to change back. It just won't work.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Please help me.
I shall heal you from being human, or devour you as a human.
Kitsuna?
Так, блин, мне нужна подсказка. Я не знаю, что делать, лиса или человек. Да, как всегда, ничего не понятно. На нем тоже наклеены афиши. Что делать? Давайте в монетку глянем. Так, колокол, афиши, гвоздь. Так, что с колоколом?
Louder!
But how?
Громче. Я могу сделать так, что у вас все стеклянное нахрен
Let's
повылетает.
see what happens when I hold this thing against the bell.
Получил?
My ears!
Что дальше-то делать? Давай девчонку спасать.
Kitsuna! She can't hear.
Jerry, why don't you just leave? I will always remain a fox.
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect...
Как девчонке-то помочь? Ну-ка, секундочку. Давайте
Let's
еще
see what
разок.
happens.
Посмотрим, поможет ли бубенчик. Ведь не зря же он у нас в инвентаре.
I hope she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna?
Jerry?
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Jerry!
Quick, Kitsuna, run away!
You belong to us!
Чего?
I will always be a fox, Jerry.
And Jerry's sound carrier shattered in his backpack.
Oh, great. The sound carrier broke.
Че, серьезно, что ли? Блин, я только собирался еще разок попробовать. Блин, а что делать-то теперь?
Louder!
I'd better be careful. Kitsuna?
Jerry,
Humans,
but if a human
you may wish to... I shall heal you, or...
Kitsuna, don't listen. He will keep you for...
Jerry, I will always remain a...
I know. You are.
I am. Foxes, fight!
О! Неожиданно.
Young Kitsune, I am but a blind guardian, but my mind once again sees clearly. I owe you my thanks, human.
Блин, надо было просто побеседовать с ней еще раз. Я и так ее друг. Ей, третий гвоздь. Но это было странно.
Friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
Так, последний гвоздь.
Where am I now?
Я не думаю, что на сцене холодно.
And water, as far as I can see. The wind is very cold.
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on earth.
Vacation?
That, cheering loudly, he tore off his clothes and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Харе меня на самоубийство провоцировать, придурок. Вообще охеревший.
I'm beginning to think you don't care about me at all.
Mr. Hazelnut, I resent your attitude. The only thing I care about is art. But you just won't follow the script.
Yes, please forgive me. Oh, just try harder.
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur.
Да не психуй ты, истерик.
The mighty polar whale broke through the ice behind Jeremy, and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
You have made a brave effort. You even advanced to the edge of the eternal ice. But, as I slide into the dark, cold waters under the ice.
Ну окей. Давайте, как всегда, начнем с монетки. Монетка нам поможет. Так, леденец, елка, вода, вода. Леденец и елка.
A gigantic candy cane.
Jerry couldn't resist. He had to lick it just once.
You just want my tongue to freeze to the thing.
Exactly. Finally, you've read the script. Go right ahead.
Да не читал я твой дебильный сценарий.
I'm going to save the game for later.
Не ворчи там, чмошник. Во, кажется, ребятки-зверятки потихоньку в себя приходят. Так, елка. Что на елке?
Mum always bakes delicious mince pies for Christmas.
The young boy's yearning for the familiar sweets was downright overwhelming. It painfully reminded him of the fact that his mother would never again hold him in her arms.
This is just low!
The curse and all that is all right, but dragging his mother into this?
Disgusting!
Во, ребята, за меня. Давайте, давайте.
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better if I take down the decorations.
Так,
Ice
океан.
flows and water as far as the eye can see.
Jerry was fascinated by the relentless cold of the Arctic Sea. The sight of its icy waves alone was enough to make Jerry shiver uncontrollably.
Давайте еще разок глянем. Я что-то пропустил. Так, тут еще вода слева. Кит и гвоздь.
Ice flows and water as far as the eye can see.
Jerry was
Ну, это уже было. Все, я понял.
That is the eye of the polar whale. And he looks distressed.
And it's no wonder Jerry posed a sorry sight after all.
С чего это вдруг?
No, it's because of your posters. It looks like he's watching me.
Так, леденец и гирлянда.
Oh, my tummy aches just look. That's a totally regular.
Ну-ка.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a very festive fishing rod. I bet this is how Santa fishes.
Боже мой, ну капец. Всякую лажу выдумывают. Так, ну и удочкой попробуем порыбачить в таком случае.
I bet if Santa ever goes ice fishing, he takes along plenty of warm milk and cookies. Right, let's see what happens.
The polar whale had taken the bait and dragged the wimpy boy down into the icy depths.
Just a cable?
Ah, that's an evil,
Что,
Electric. It
свирепый?
looks electric.
Yes, that's it. A wicked electric cable eel that's about to, just a moment.
That's about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck and zap me with a lethal electric shock.
Не помогай ему. Пусть сам придумывает.
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old to create your art for you.
Так, ну ладно, провод так провод. А что с ним можно сделать?
Cable loops back there to where all the wind is coming from.
От вентилятора.
Why am I saying back there when I'm clearly on an ice floe in the middle of the ocean? I'll just pull on the cable.
Давай, давай. О, нифига себе, давай еще разок.
Look, it's a wind machine.
Ну круто.
I see.
Что еще? Или все?
Looks like the fan's direction can be changed.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would chop up your delicate fingers.
Я тебе сейчас сам отрублю пальчики. А, во! Все, кит свободен.
That is much better. Thank you, little Landwalker.
Да незачем, дружище.
No, no, no!
Our nightmare is now over. But many
Кит и
are
Джеремайя,
still
друзья
dwelling under
навсегда.
the curse of darkness. You have got to help them.
But I'm nothing but a herring.
And Zaroff is a mighty whale!
Мудак Заров.
That is exactly your strength, little Landwalker.
Woohoo! Jerry! You can do it, Jerry!
Quiet!
We believe in you, Jerry!
Go, Jerry!
Да вы уже, по-моему, спасены. Давайте просто толпой навалимся на этого Зарофа и отпинаем его. Неплохой план, я считаю.
Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
I will stop Zaroff. I will stop him.
Curses.
Ну и чего? Пошлите гвоздь забирать.
No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail. He realized that this was all just a dream that he and his friends were trapped in. He understood that he was able to change the dream.
But...
Because it was his dream.
But you can't.
The unfriendly
Могу.
man congratulated
Поспорим?
Congratulations, boy. You did it.
and was suddenly much nicer than before.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry. Boy, this was weird, but you kept on top of it. Absolutely awesome.
The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jerry Hazelnut!
Encore!
Анкор и еще анкор. Давай, кланяйся. Мы победили. Это все, что ли, или что?
And finally, Jerry woke up.
No. No! This is impossible!
Какой неприятный мужчина. Мои друзьяхи.
We're back in the clearing.
The audience. Oh, are they spirits?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them here.
Oh, why are they so angry?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious. They could forget their way back in their blind rage.
And then?
Then they would just become empty spirits haunting the dreams of others. Hitodama.
Watch out, Jerry!
Хитодама.
It came from over there.
Zarov. You, calm down the dreamers. I'll take care of Zarov.
But Jerry!
He's right. You can sing, can't you?
Well, yes, but...
Да, иди спой, ребятка. А я пока накостыляю Зарову. Неплохо исполняет. Даже очень. Блин, как мне эта музыка нравится, боже мой. Концовка просто восхитительна. А вот так, кстати, Платон похож на ниндзя-черепашку. Фильм смотрели последний? Ну а нам, походу, еще драка предстоит, да?
Now where did Zarov get to?
You!
Здорово, чмошник.
You defeated the lizards, removed the nails. The Marquis chose you well. Now, show me what you're made of, Dreamwalker!
Блин.
Jerry, defend yourself.
Погоди, а что делать? Я не знаю. Да хрен бы знал. Я не знаю, что делать. Давайте гвоздь. Вот, надо выбрать, да? Какой я сейчас использовал? Теперь красную. Ну, наверное, красный. Получилось? Я не совсем понимаю. Так, фиолетовый. Фиолетовый. Давайте черный. Видимо, я не угадываю. Опять фиолетовый. Давайте, я не знаю, белый. Нет, до этого получалось все правильно. Нужно по цвету примерно использовать. Правильно? Красный, значит красный. Зеленый. Я не помню, какой я первый раз использовал против зеленого, ведь получилось же. Серебряный, возможно. Да. Странное сочетание. Так, еще раз. Фиолетовый, черный, серебряный, зеленый. Красный на красный. Так, фиолетовый. Может, мне его тоже в это время атаковать надо? Так, серебряный. Эти. Ну, давай, давай. Как долго будет битва длиться? Синий. У нас остался только золотой гвоздь, поэтому должно сработать. Я не понимаю, сколько будет длиться битва. Какой-нибудь обратный отчет. Вот это, например, что такое?
You took everything I had. For this I shall...
Дыхота! Ты вовремя!
You did it, Jerry. Zarov used his magic against you and lost.
I didn't mean to do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
Это он сам в детстве?
Who's the boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zarov did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
Who is he? What does all this mean?
But Zarov, one of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him. Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist. He was one of us, a magician. Zarov was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he was just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zarov and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zarov became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, and helped wherever help was needed. They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them. And when it did, the Marquis was the first to start doubting the ideals of the tree walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world from whence he came. He took away his ability to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him. Zaroff became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the Great Zaroff, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zaroff fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. And when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium Squamata, the lizards. With its false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members of the Consortium. They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zaroff's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One! He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had trained Zaroff. I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zaroff entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker, he set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zaroff. He answered your call. The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zaroff now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zaroff. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father, as though through a revolving door, the Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor. An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first tree. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker, more than the first tree of Mousewood needing Jerry's help. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, the Marquis slowly turned and lifted his hand as if to wave goodbye.
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you,
came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree. And the boy knew the Marquis, the tree, he would remember him. When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the Treetop Festival, the celebration of friendship and courage, was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training, in honor of the tree walker, Jeremiah Hazelnut, the rabbit's apprentice.
Отлично. Ну что ж, друзья, вот мы и прошли с вами игру The Night of the Rabbit. Игра оставила неизгладимые впечатления. Я довольно редко вообще играю в игры жанра квест или point and click. Почему? Ну, потому что... я даже не знаю почему. Потому что иногда, конечно, затыкиваешься до полусмерти, не знаешь, как дальше поступить, что дальше делать. Такие моменты и в этой игре присутствовали, но как бы то ни было, игра шикарна. Краски, рисунки, художники просто боги. Я не знаю, это нарисовано просто замечательно. А музыкальное сопровождение выше всяких похвал. Я такой музыки давненько не слышал в играх. Вот. Собственно, чему я начал-то? Точнее, не начал, а решил закончить это прохождение перед Новым годом. А все просто, друзья. В одной из серий по Blade of Darkness я вам говорил о том, что у меня сейчас дефицит с новогодним настроением. И пройдя эту игру, я подумал, что новогоднее настроение или хотя бы настроение волшебства, что ли, магии, сказки вернется ко мне. И, вы знаете, я не ошибся. Игра на самом деле как бы возвращает в сказку, в детство, и сейчас я уже с большей охотой и радостью встречу Новый год, чего и вам, собственно, желаю. Вот. Это видео, скорее всего, я выложу числа 31 к вечеру, так что оно в этом году будет последним. И поэтому поздравляю вас, друзья, с наступающим Новым годом. Тех, кто подписан на канал, и тех, кто смотрит мои видео, и кто первый раз, в принципе, зашел на мой канал. Особенно хочу обратиться к тем, кто подписан. Спасибо вам, друзья. Канал я только-только начал развивать. И, в общем-то, вы моя основная движущая сила и поддержка. Собственно, для вас все и делается. Так что вы особенные. Может быть, потом вас станет больше, но ведь я запомню тех, кто был со мной в этот день. Вот, и еще раз с Новым годом, друзья. Меня вот тут дергают, чтобы я шел заниматься предновогодней суетой, чего я очень не хочу, но надо. Вот, а мы с вами увидимся в следующем году, а он уже завтра. Будут новые видео, будут новые прохождения. Оставайтесь на связи, дорогие друзья. С Новым годом вас и всем пока.
Greetings, Jared. The portals. You can go home. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
And I'm going to come with you.
My father, my mother, will they be back?
They already are.
Cherry, we've been waiting for you for an hour. I've had to stop your dad from eating the entire blackberry pie himself.
I was hungry. I feel like I've been on my legs forever.
Me too.
And that's all Jeremiah could say. The fox girl still claims that he cried.
That's so not true.
Thus Jeremiah Hazelnut returned home, and thus ends our story. But with every ending, other stories begin. They are like waves in the ocean, always in motion, spilling over and intertwining. Some stories tell of huge problems we create for others that can barely be solved, even with courage, especially when you're nothing but a tiny mouse. But perhaps someone is going to step up. There are scary tales as well, secret, forbidden ones that you can only tell behind closed doors. Are you suddenly cold too?
Who was that boy?
My friend's apprentice. Thank you for helping him. He broke Zarof's curse.
I underestimated Zaroff, and that boy too. Will you finally free me from this prison, so that I may once again protect the portal worlds? This kind of thing must never happen again.
You know that this is impossible, old friend.
Nothing is impossible.